All right, you lovely lot. Let's see where everybody is. How are we doing? Come on in and let me know if you're around. If you're on the live, I would love it if you would pop in and let me know where you're joining me from. Likewise, if you are on the replay, drop me a little hashtag replay. Let me know that you caught this and what you think of the cards and the tapping. And if you're thinking, cards tapping, what's she on about? Then you might well be new here and you're really welcome if you are. My name is Emma Starling and I am the creator and founder of the Evolved Energetics Academy, where I train and certify and mentor people to be really good emotional freedom technique and energetics practitioners. And the daily tap is a way for you to kind of very easily and simply access and sample what EFT feels like. So this is not clinical EFT like I would do in a one-to-one session with a client, but it's a really easy and simple way for you to feel what it feels like in your body because we're still tapping on the same points that we would use. We're just using affirmations instead. Please note that this does not fix problems. Affirmational based tapping, it gives you a shot of relaxation. It, helps you to calm a little bit in the moment. It doesn't get to the root of issues. So please don't use the daily tap for fixing things or resolving issues for yourself. If you do have things that you want to work through, please work with a practitioner to do that. That said, let's have a little go at this. So what we do is we pull a tarot, an oracle, or an affirmation card. So today I'm choosing the Celtic Spirit Oracle again, because I really love these and I've missed them a lot. And we pull a card, we see what the message is. If you're not into cards, don't worry about it. Just think about it as the affirmation that we're finding. And what I invite you to do, though, is pay attention to what happens in your body when I'm reading out the message. So in order to do that, you need to drop into your body first. So you might want to place a hand on your body wherever you're called to at the moment. That might be on your chest, it might be over your heart, it might be on your thigh, it might be on your arm, doesn't matter where. And just place your attention where your hand is. Just drop into the body. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And let's see what the message is for us today. Let's see what we could all do with clearing or thinking about. So, what's the message for us today for our greatest and highest good? Give it 3, and if no jumpers come out, then we'll take the top one. Okay, lovely. So the card that's just come out is number 8, and that's my favorite number because it's the infinity symbol. And this is the shaman spiral. It's about awareness, practice, and connection. And actually, that's kind of what I've just done, getting you to drop into your body. So that's the start of it. Let's see what this card has to say. And just notice if you resonate with the message or if it doesn't feel true for you. It says, the solitary shaman, the walker between worlds who bridges the gap between the physical and non-physical realities. Call on this spirit helper when in need of connection and awareness of self and your surroundings. She'll guide you when in need and be an invisible ally. The spiral into self indicates a knowing of who you are past the physical body and where you came from without the need for ego. This card represents the knowing of yourself, the true you, your spirit. A deepening of your awareness and understanding of the world through a shaman's eyes. When our physical body dies, our soul lives on to reincarnate again and again. So who are you without the limitation of your body? One needs to look very deep to take off the restrictions of who we think we are. If we were never to interact with another person, who would we express ourselves as? Are you comfortable with who you are on the inside, and does it match the person that you are on the outside? Is there an ego that needs to be set aside, or do you need to find your inner strength to be who you truly are meant to be, free from harsh judgments that we find from those around us? Are you with like-minded people? This is really important, or people who support and love you unconditionally. Only when you love who you are on the inside and fully know who you are by doing what brings you joy, will you then not care what others think of you. Standing proud and confident in your own skin is a powerful energy to be reckoned with. From this place, you can take on anything. When you find this place, remember what it feels like. So when you're feeling off center and need to find your strength, again, you can just look within. The shaman spiral is also showing a need to practice your spirituality. So what are your rituals? What is your self-care? You may be getting stuck in your physical material world and getting bogged down. Start doing the practice, wake up, meditate, light your incense, etc., until you feel it speak to you. Doing the work means showing up and making the spiritual connections necessary to feed your spirit and keep you uplifted in the physical world. So where is that resonating for you? Are you comfortable? The phrase that stuck out for me was, are you comfortable with who you are on the inside as much as you are on the outside? Does it match even? Right. So let's tap this through and see what goes on. So just take a nice deep breath and then take 2 fingers and full responsibility for your own well-being and follow me around on the eyebrow point. So just tapping right there. Today, I choose to tune in to the real me. Outside of the eye, I bring awareness to who I truly am. Under the eye, and how that's represented externally. Under the nose, I choose to free myself from the judgment of others. Chin, and tune in to what it is that I want and desire. Collarbones, as I tune in to the purpose I have. Under the arm, I will always stay in alignment. Top of the head, I'm open to connecting with the truth of who I am. All right, come to a stop. Take a nice deep breath. So how did that feel? How did that wording feel for you? How did the card land? It's a really interesting one, isn't it? I really like that. So let me know in the comments how that felt for you today. Are you connected to who you really are? Do you know yourself inside and out? If you don't, then don't judge yourself. You know, if there's things that you still need to find out, then prioritize taking the time to sit and find that out. Sit with a journal, sit with some nice music on, and take the time to really get to know yourself. Because when you know yourself and you're confident in who you really are and what you stand for and or stand against, you're pretty much bulletproof. Okay. So if this was helpful to you, I would love it if in fair exchange you would pass it on somehow, whether that is sharing into a group with permission, sending to somebody who you think it might help, or tagging them to come and join us here to do the daily tap. And I will see you again tomorrow.